Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Teacups, and welcome to Starforge. So, if you subscribe to me for Starforge, you've been around quite a while because it's been near enough a year since I've made a video on Starforge, and there are reasons behind that, and we're going to talk about them now. So currently right now, Starforge is still in alpha. It's been in development for around about a year, because around about 1 year ago, there was a lot of hype around this game. I know I had a lot of hype for this game. You know, when they released that trailer, the game looked really, really good. And over the next coming months after that, they released free, public, playable gameplays of the game. Like, you could download it and just play it. I actually still have those on my computer. But it created a lot of hype for the game, because at the time, the game was going to be a free-to-play, like, open sandbox, you know. I don't even know how to describe the game, you know. It's like a building game with shooting aspects and all types of other stuff. Like, it has a lot going for it, which is why I really liked the game and took, you know, a shine to it, you know. I really was interested in it, but something happened to the game that really made me lose a lot of interest in it, and that was their decision to go to pay to play. Like, this game is now pay to play. I recently got it off of Steam because of the Steam summer sale. It was like £7.50 in the sale. I was like, fuck it, I might as well get it, because I really wanted to see what this game will turn out to be once it's finally done. But I just think this, they would have made a lot more money if they stayed free to play, and honestly a lot more work probably would have been done, because there would have been a lot more hype about it. Like, there's not a lot of hype surrounding this game anymore. You don't see many people making videos about it, you don't see many people actually talking about it in news articles, and I just think if this had stayed free to play, a lot more work would have been done on this game. Because I'm just going to say this right now, since last year, and actually since I last made a video, not much has actually changed in the release that we actually have. Because a year ago, when they actually showed off the initial gameplay, it looked like the game was near enough done, but the actual versions we got to play were like nowhere. So, you know, it's only two guys making the game, so you've got to take that into account. But yeah, I'm going to start bringing out some Starforge videos with the new up and coming updates, because I just really want this game to succeed well when it actually is finished. You know, I want them to do well with this game, and we're going to go straight in this and click play. And I'll meet you there in a second, because it does take a while to load. Okay, we finally got past the loading screen. It takes around about a minute for the game to load in, but you'll be presented with this screen right here. There are some new options to this game since I last actually played it. We do have multiplayer now, which is pretty fucking beast. That was one of the reasons why I really wanted to get this game initially, because the multiplayer did look good and it did sound interesting. But I haven't got any servers at the moment. I don't know of any servers, so we're not going to be able to play multiplayer at the moment. Maybe in the future I might be able to come across a server and we'll give multiplayer a go. But if we go to single player, there is the option to play Fort Defense or Creative. Fort Defense is basically what it says on the tin. You defend like a little arc from oncoming enemies. It's alright, it's no Call of Duty Zombies, it's still a little bit buggy at the moment. Like, the enemies are still pretty crap, I'm not gonna lie, you know, and there's not much to do with like creating stuff at the moment. Like, you know, everything's dropped around you, all the weapons are dropped around you, like the crafting is still really basic. Like, since last year, the crafting is still the same, so there's not a lot of work on that at the moment. We're not going to play Fort Defense right now, because there's no point really playing Fort Defense right now, because it's not really that great at the moment. Creative, you know, is what it says on the team, you can do whatever you want. But something I really want to try, and I actually haven't tried yet, is the Infinite Terrain demo. So we're going to try this out, and this is going to be my Starforge episode in the Infinite Terrain demo, so let it begin. Alright, we're loading terrain. We're close to the forging terminal. I don't know how long this is going to be. I might fast forward to the terrain actually loads in, so I'll see you there. Okay, oh, actually, I don't have to see you there. Oh, God. Alright, I actually haven't tried this mode out yet, and this does actually look promising. I'm just going to say this as well. In terms of stability, the game still runs at around about the same frame rate. The graphics still aren't exactly draw-dropping. This is the max settings you can have. But it does look nice, actually. I haven't seen this type of landscape yet, and there are like materials dropping right now that we can harvest. And this is the thing you actually protect in Fort Defense. It does take a lot of hits. Like, it does spew out with water. Like, when enemies attack it, water does fly out, which is kind of cool. But let's actually have a look around. I'm just going to mosey on around and see what we can see. Okay, I can't remember what you actually do with that. Tab basically brings up everything you can do, what you can create and stuff like that. You got vehicles, utility. Defense is basically all the stuff from ages ago, you know, what they showed off, you can now create and stuff. You can also make building materials out of stuff they drop. You know, you got weapons as well, new guns and that. Really, the guns are basically all the same. The guns all, for me, do the same amount of damage. But let's just run around the place and see what we can do. Also, as well, you can't, I don't think, to my knowledge, you can't harvest like stuff like this at the moment. Like, you have to pick it up and move it like between each other. How do you actually pick up again? I think it's F or E? No, F is flashlight. I think it's E. Yeah, it's E. You can pick up resources and crap like that, and you put them next to each other, and you can craft with them. So we're not going to craft right now. We're just going to run around and see what we can find. Oh, you still take damage. You still take damage. I didn't think about that. The movement does feel a lot smoother. I'll give it that. It was a little bit clunky in the first releases. There was some sort of parkour added into it. I don't think we can really test it in this type of terrain. But I want to get over that mountain and see what's over there. Like, see if we've got any grassy terrain. If, like, more stuff will load in. Would there be any monsters, like, spawning around? But this does have promise. Imagine this, like, fully... Imagine this fully finished, you know, and playable. Everything's, you know, top-notch, you know, up to par. This would look really nice. And, honestly, it might be pretty fun. Imagine being able to actually, like, you know, craft and survive in this world. It'd be like Minecraft real-life mode. But, I really want to get up there. One thing I don't like is you take a lot of damage from really small heights. It reminds me of COD. Can we spawn in stuff? Can we spawn in enemies? No, we can't. I don't think we can spawn in enemies independently, so that's quite annoying. Maybe they will come after us. I really want to get over this mountain. If there's nothing over this mountain, we will go back down there and try and craft some shields nets and see what we got going. But, yeah, this does show a lot of promise on my mind. Like, you know, this is kind of cool. They do need to improve a lot of the graphics, though. But as I said before, it's still a two-man team. So, what are you going to do? Imagine if this was actually handled by a proper company. You know, this would be... there would be a lot more hype around it, obviously. But, yeah, man, this mountain is huge, man. I'm just going to fast forward to me actually getting up there. Alright, I just made it up to the top of the mountain. And, wow, I just got to say, wow. The infinite terrain is actually working because we came from down there, right? Look at this. Just look how big this is. Imagine this actually you know, full of resources and monsters and that. It'd be so fun to actually just run around this and survive. It honestly reminds me of Fallout at the moment. But if we turn around, look at that valley. Just look here. It seems to be going on forever. You know, I've got to give them, you know, a round of applause for that. The game does do what it says in the tin, but I don't think there's anywhere we can explore at the moment. You know, like any, I don't know, like encampments. Like, it looks like there's something over there, like some sort of ruins, but I don't think there'll be actually anything. So there's not actually much we can do in the the infinite terrain demo at the moment. This is a brief look at it. We're gonna go back down and look at the resources and maybe craft some of the stuff and just play with it. Alright, we're finally back to the beginning. I'm just gonna say this right now, it's actually crazy how big this is. I know it's infinite terrain, but Jesus, it took me ages to get back down here. This does have a lot of promise, it really does. I know I'm really like kissing this game's ass at the moment, but I really want it to do well. And we're gonna try and craft right now. So I'm gonna move everything over to the middle. I'm not really too good at forging, I don't really know a lot about it, so yeah, I'm just gonna really experiment right now. So I'm going to try and take all this over here. I think this is stone, actually. I think we have to do it like this. Yeah, I think we do. Okay, I'm going to get all these resources and see what we can make a rooney. I think this is oil. Yeah, I think that is oil. Okay. We'll get this over here. Wait. Is the sun going down? It seems like it's got darker. Okay, there's a day and night cycle to it. That's cool. Let's get this as well. I'm just probably going to fast forward to me actually getting all these resources. Oh, actually. Damn. That does look pretty sexy. That'd make a nice wallpaper up there. But we're going to put this... Oh, yeah, I remember that. Oh, was it the third release they put out? It was, you know, the demo they put out. You could climb this giant tree and you could get to the top and this little Easter egg. Wow. That was probably one of the best demos they did put out. And honestly... I don't know why it's not in the full version or the alpha version at the moment, because honestly that was one of the best builds they ever put out. Honestly, I'm just saying this right now, it was better than this build, but damn, I remember that right now. Okay, I've collected 600 resources. That's going to be enough for me right now, and we're going to try and like, you know, craft everything. So we're going to go into the tab menu and see what we can actually build. I don't think it actually tells us how much things cost. Wait. Did I actually buy something with that? And it's actually gone dark. Great. Okay, should we just build some actual... Oh, we built some of those. Okay. Alright, we got some blocks and stuff like that. Oh, we can make loads of them. Okay, we can change our actual value. Click to drag to change value. So how do we change the value? It says click plus drag. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Oh, like that. Okay, I see. Alright, we got 100 of that. What can we do with this? Can we build these? Yes, we can. Okay, let's change the value of that. Oh, Oh, I'm so bad at this. Okay, we'll make, over 300 of those. We don't have any of those. I think we have some wood. Alright, this will do for now. Let's plant some of these down. Oh god, it's gone really fucking dark. Shit. I can't see a thing. Alright, let's put some of these down. Because the building aspect is still in the game, which is good. Alright, we can just put these down like so. Why wouldn't it put it out? Why wouldn't it let me put it down? What? I just accidentally deleted it. What the hell is going on here? Alright, let's get stone out. And we are going to expand like so. Right, looks like, is this stone? This actually doesn't look like stone. It looks like it's got some sort of armor on it. It won't let me build on site. Okay, I want to build like so. Oh, you can build some sort of fort defense out of it. So that's cool. Oh god. Alright, so they still have the building aspects nailed down, which is nice. And it'd be good what they can actually see. It'd be nice to see what they actually can do with it at the end. But it's so dark right now, and you're probably not going to be able to see any of this. So I might just fuck around building stuff for a bit, and I'll join you in the morning. Praise the sun. Morning is upon us. Jesus Christ, that took forever. I honestly feel like the night lasts longer than the daytime in this game. But before we get on to talking about, you know, building crap and crafting shit in this game, I just got to praise the atmosphere in this game, because I was just standing here just watching the sky, watching the moon and that. There was like a moon up in the sky. The game looked beautiful. The game looked beautiful. I had my headphones on. It sounded good. You know, it sounded really immersive. I just got to give credit where credit's due. They've done a great work on the atmosphere in terms of, you know, the day and night cycle. You know, once they get the game actually sorted out, it's got promise. But yeah, the crafting system is still really just basic. I just been standing up here, just basically going psh, 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 shooting crap like that. Still the same as before. There's not much you can do with it. It's you know, it's fluid. I like that I can just stand here and build stuff like that, and, you know, just expand like so. There's still a few bugs of it and stuff like that, but you can't connect stuff. Like I can't connect this material to that material, which is kind of annoying. But there's really not much we can do at the moment. Like I was trying to make some other stuff like guns and crap like that, and I don't think there's resources out there to make those at the moment, so I think you just gotta rely on them dropping. But Starforge is still looking good. I will be covering this in the future, and I hope it actually gets to a beta version. I hope it just doesn't get abandoned or anything like that. But I'm just gonna leave the episode off here. There's not much else I can show you. I might even visit the multiplayer, maybe even like the fort defense or the creative mode in another video. But there's not really much I can show you right now. I've kind of done everything at the moment. So thank you for joining me with my brief look at Starforge Alpha, and I'm just gonna leave the episode off here. I've been Mr. Teacups. If you like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time.